you to go over this one more time. Tell me every word Foyle said to you.
I told Inspector Robinson everything last night.
So sorry to bother you, but I appear to have left my house keys back in my car.
He asked to use the telephone. I offered him a cup of tea, and then he just talked about history.
I was a professor at the university.
Really?
Ancient worlds are my passion.
I knew there was something wrong when I came in.
It's not your fault, Mr. Butler. I'm sure he was charming.
He was.
You have no idea what this man is capable of, Jane.
I know he did something to your sister. And if he escaped from prison, it must have been serious.
Did you find anything?
Nothing. Door knocked for 2 blocks where we dropped him off last night. No one's heard of him.
So he could be anywhere.
I found this in the back of the cab, though. Maybe he dropped it last night.
Albert's Antiques and Curiosities. Albert's Antiques and Curiosities, 18 Summer Street, Abbotsford.
Miss Fisher.
What is it?
Foyle had an antique shop before he went to prison. It's a different name, same address.
Righto, let's take the cab.
No. You and Seth stay here.
But it could be a trap. If this bloke's as dangerous as you say.
He is. That's why I want you to stay with Jane.
But I'm coming with you.
No, Dot.
What if Bert's right? You can't go alone.
Come on, then. Telephone Inspector Robinson, please, Bert. Ask him to meet us there.
It's nearly 9. It says he opens at 8. Should we knock?
Shh. I can hear something.
Poor thing's locked in. What's he got?
That's a finger, Dot. Hold this. Stay back, Dot.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
So you think this is Foyle's doing?
It has to be. This used to be his shop, and Albert Monckton was a character witness at his trial.
For the defense? I have to think what he has in mind for the prosecution.
Foyle came here for a reason, for revenge or to find something.
I'm more worried about Foyle paying you another visit.
He won't try that again, not with Johnstone-Burt there.
Shop has been secured, sir, and the undertakers would like to come in and collect the body.
No obvious cause of death, aside from a bloodied nose. Call them in. We'll see what the coroner has to say.
Yes, sir.
What about the cabinet that was broken into? I need to look around.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're too involved with this case. You need to go home and get some sleep. Make sure she does, Miss Williams.
Come on, miss.
This is ridiculous. If I could just have another look around.
Later, miss. What's that?
It's Murdoch Foyle. Hugh! Is Jack still here?
The inspector's just headed back to the station. Do you need him?
No. Not immediately.
I'll, just look up then.
Did the
cuts around the victim's nostrils remind you of anything, Constable?
The body that was found in Northcote last week, sir. The coroner thought he was on dope, didn't he?
Cocaine, if I recall. The coroner couldn't find any evidence of intoxication apart from the damage to his nose. Here, abrasions to the inside of both nostrils.
Miss Fisher's convinced Murdoch Foyle's responsible. What do you think, sir?
I think we go through the evidence like we do with any other case.
Of course, sir.
Telephone the coroner's office to see if we can view Monkton's body. And I want to see the Northcote murder victim as well. If Miss Fisher telephones, put us through to me.
Yes, sir.
Foyle's the one in the middle. This young man on the left is Albert Monkton, the victim we found this morning.
Looks like the pyramid, say, Sess, where we camp the horses.
Yeah, geezer in the desert.
Great place to kick a footy.
Or set up an archaeological dig.
Who are the others?
They're all younger than Foyle, perhaps students. He lectured in the Department of Antiquities before the war.
So you reckon this Foyle joker left it on purpose?
He's baiting me, Burt. Catch me if you can. Same reason he left that card in the back of your cab. Dot, I need you to go back to the shop and do an inventory of everything in the cabinet that was ransacked. It may throw up some clues as to what Foyle was after.
Of course.
And one of you go with her.
Righto.
Foyle wouldn't be foolish enough to return there, but I don't want Dot left alone. Besides, you may need to break in.
I don't know how you managed to bypass the reception desk again, Miss Fisher, but I am quite happy to have you forcibly removed.
Who will you call? The police? Oh, look who's here.
Miss Fisher.
Hello, Jack. I tried to take a nap, but wild horses couldn't make me.
And I have explained to Miss Fisher that she has no right to be here.
In that case, I deem Miss Fisher my honorary constable.
I've taken a closer look at the cuts around the nostrils. They seem to have been made by some kind of an instrument.
What kind of instrument?
May I say something?
No.
It's hard to say at this stage, but it wasn't a conventional knife.
But I came across some new evidence.
How?
After you left, it was stuck in the side door. According to Dr. Mack, it's
I
an
know what
Egyptian...
it is. It's an embalming tool for removing vital organs.
Like the brain.
Well, we don't examine the brain unless we have good reason.
How about to check if it's missing?
Crack open Albert Monkton's skull, please, Mr. Johnson. We'll wait.
Something's missing. Silver stirrup ring in the reign of King Memses, Dynasty 5, 2600 BC. Nothing.
Show me. There's a note. My darling Vera, me and the blokes found this treasure in a tomb near the Valley of the Kings. It's precious and beautiful like you are. Keep it safe and I'll come home to you soon. All my love, your Cedric.
1915. Must have been a digger.
There were some remnants, but most of the brain has been expertly removed. You were right, Miss Fisher.
The question is why?
I did discover something inside the nasal cavity, and you want this as evidence.
A stone.
Hieroglyphics.
What about the Northcote victim? Can we assume he suffered the same procedure?
All the signs point that way. Same cuts around the nostrils. Both had been heavily sedated with some sort of paralysis drug. The nasty thing is, they were completely conscious during the procedure. Yes.
Same calling card.
Who is this man? I've seen him before.
The first victim's name was James Waters. He was an employee with the registry office. Worked his way up from office boy to senior clerk with Hatch, Match and Dispatch. Births, marriages and deaths.
Somehow I got in contact with Foyle. Here it is, educated Melbourne University. My guess is ancient history. One of us needs to pay a visit to the Antiquities Department, where Foyle used to lecture.
See if we can have these translated.
The file on Miss Hill, sir.
Myrtle Hill. She was the lucky girl who escaped his clutches.
I'm going back through the case. See if anything points to where Foyle might be lying low.
Miss Hill.
Grey Copper said you wanted to see me. If it's about the rent, he can wait till hell freezes over, because that place was not fit for pigs.
No. It's about another matter. We need to ask you some questions.
What about?
Murdoch Foyle, the man who tried to abduct you.
It's a long time ago, I can't remember.
Miss Hill, Murdoch Foyle's escaped from prison, and we need your help to find him.
I'm the one who blabbed. What if he comes after me? I was waiting at the tram stop after school, and he tried to sweet-talk me with tickets to the carnival.
Please. I'd hate them to go to waste. I was meant to take my little girl, but she passed away recently.
How?
Scarlet fever. Carnival was to be her birthday treat.
It's my birthday soon, too.
Happy birthday.
So I said he should come too. We used up all the tickets on the carousel. It was late by then. He said he had a shop where he sold treasures, not far away. And if we went there, he could drive me home in his motor car. But when we got there, he said he was thirsty. He wanted me to try some of his special ginger wine he'd made himself. Mr. Foyle said that it would be okay because I was one of the chosen ones. He had goblets, old ones.
The file says you were drugged.
That's right. I wanted to leave. That's when he grabbed me and poured the rest of the drink down my throat.
Then you woke up in the church, you say?
That's right. I don't remember where. But I do remember the lady who rescued me. She had dark, wavy hair.
Would you recognize her if you met her again?
I could have imagined her. Maybe she was more like an angel. She'd come to save me.
Enter. Good afternoon.
The desk was unattended.
Yes, academic holidays. But a good time for my research. How can I help?
Miss Phryne Fisher, private detective.
What can I do for a lady detective?
I was hoping you could help with some translations from hieroglyphics.
These look like Devons, a unit of weight from the New Kingdom, an early form of currency. May I take them out?
Of course.
Yes, seems to be a curious mix of hieroglyphics, hieratic script, and the later Demotic version, Demotic being the people's writing. Well, if you leave them with me, I can date them for you properly and narrow it down.
I believe you know a man called Murdoch Foyle.
Yes, he used to lecture here in my student days, but I haven't seen anything of him for years.
He's recently escaped from jail, and the police are hunting him down.
Good Lord. It was the European spring of 1913. Foyle was so passionate about the ancient world, and it was our first trip to the land of the pharaohs. That's Albert Monckton on the left, and that's the young James Waters.
Fellow students.
We were very close back then, terribly excited about visiting Giza and attempting our first dig in the Valley of the Kings. I haven't seen James for years, though I keep in spasmodic touch with Albert.
Not anymore. Albert Monckton was murdered in the early hours of this morning. James Waters was killed last week, and Murdoch Foyle is the prime suspect.
My God.
I can only assume you're in danger too. What about this woman standing beside Foyle?
Yes, a fellow student, Teresa Cavalli.
It's unusual for a young lady to travel with a group of men like that.
She was Murdoch's favorite in more ways than were appropriate for a strict Catholic girl back then.
I'll need to warn her too. Do you know where I can find her?
I'm sorry. I haven't seen her since the war.
If Myrtle was drugged, she could have imagined the whole thing.
We took her through all of our criminal photographs, but she didn't recognize any of the women.
All she remembers is long, dark hair.
Dark, wavy hair? Teresa Cavalli. Rhodes identified her as Foyle's lover.
She could have been his accomplice.
Or tried to stop him.
Let's get Myrtle back in and show her this photograph.
I'll meet you at the station.
Stolen goods.
What is it?
It's from the smashed cabinet. According to the ticket, it's meant to hold a silver ring, but it's missing.
Could be what this Foyle bloke was after.
Well done, both of you.
That's her. The woman who saved me.
What can you tell me about the church where she left you?
This is Miss Fisher. She's helping us with this investigation.
Murdoch Foyle abducted my sister as well.
2 weeks after you escaped him, Miss Hill.
Did she escape?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could help more. I wish I could remember more.
You're the reason Murdoch Foyle's been locked up all this time. You've been brave enough.
Thank you, Myrtle.
I'm scared witless, to tell you the truth. Now that he's out there again, maybe I should go to my nan's in Sydney. I hope you nab him.
I'll pay her train fare. First class, if you can put her on it.
Of course. Teresa Cavalli, Italian. I assume she was Catholic.
Correct deduction.
You might also like to know the church she was left in was walking distance from Richmond Police Station.
Thank you.
Good. Now, Collins, I need you to find me a ream of butcher's paper.
It's the closest Catholic church to Richmond Police Station.
Our Lady of Sorrows. Bet that draws a crowd.
Father O'Leary must be hearing confessions. We'll have to wait.
We can't. Father O'Leary! It's an emergency!
Is it an urgent confession you're after?
No, thank you. My sins are too many and varied to mention, and frankly, I intend to continue sinning, so I won't waste your time. I'm looking for Teresa Cavalli.
Father O'Leary, I'm so sorry.
Dorothy Williams. I haven't seen you since you were a mere slip of a thing in the offertory procession at St. Jude's.
Miss Fisher is my employer, Father, and she needs your help. She is a Protestant, but that's not the only problem.
I'm looking for Teresa Cavalli. Her life hangs in the balance.
A gentleman phoned the presbytery last night also looking for her.
Who was he?
He claimed to be her brother, but I know the Cavallis only have daughters. I told him I had no idea where she was. I think it's a lie the Lord will forgive.
So where is she then?
She's a fully fledged Sister of Mercy by the name of Sister Bernice.
She joined the nunnery. Back in the car, Dot. How can we find her, Father?
Oh, you'll have the devil of a time. She's in the convent just across the way.
Thank you, Father.
Bless you, Dorothy.
Teresa Cavalli?
Yes, I was once.
I'm Phryne Fisher. I need to ask you some questions about your former teacher, Murdoch Foyle. I believe he abducted and murdered my sister, and he has recently escaped from jail.
I joined the Order 15 years ago, and I've had nothing to do with Murdoch Foyle in all that time.
But I know he was your lover. Surely you have some insight.
Anything I can help with, sir?
Foyle told Myrtle she was one of the chosen ones.
Why chosen, sir?
Good question, Collins. And chosen ones, plural, suggests there were others, even though he was only tried for the one kidnap. Janie was taken from Flemington, Myrtle from Carlton, both close to the university where he worked. I want to know if any other girls were taken from the same area.
And how wide should we be looking, sir?
I want the files for every unsolved disappearance within a 4-mile radius of the university for the 3 years before Foyle went to jail.
Yes, sir.
All of us were in his thrall, it's true. Until things soured after that trip to the Valley of the Kings where we discovered King Memses' tomb full of treasures. We resealed the grave and Murdoch swore us to secrecy until we could return. But he went to jail, then the war intervened.
Myrtle Hill's evidence mentioned a pair of gold goblins.
That was all we took. Murdoch wanted something to prove our discovery, but he was dismissed from the university soon afterwards and bought the antique store.
Why was he dismissed?
He became angry and fanatical. He thought it was fitting that he discovered Memses' tomb because they were both born on the 21st day of Proyet when the Nile recedes. In fact, we were all entranced with the notion that our discovery was predestined.
So what went wrong?
Murdoch became obsessed with the notion that he was Memses' earthly reincarnation, and like him needed the 4 goddesses to accompany him to his kingdom in the underworld. I thought it was just a romantic notion until...
Myrtle Hill.
I wanted to patch things up between us, so I went to his shop. But the door was locked. She looked about 8. She seemed happy enough, trusting. Until... I took a chance. I got her out of there before he came back. She was woozy, drugged. I left her at Our Lady of Sorrows, hoping she was safe. But it weighed heavily on my conscience.
So it was you who sent that anonymous letter to the police?
Too late for your sister. All I can do is keep praying for forgiveness.
Did you know Foyle killed James Waters and Albert Monckton? Foyle is looking for you. You need to get away from here.
I'll leave first thing in the morning.
He was looking for something in the antique shop. He stole a silver stirrup ring.
No, he didn't. I stole it first.
Ethel Goodwin, age...
12 years of age. She disappeared from outside a grocer's store in Flemington, May 12th, 1914. She went to buy headache powders for her mother.
Joan Rosen, age 9, disappeared August 13, 1913.
Albert told me a war widow had brought in King Memses' ring, and he'd found a British museum willing to pay a fortune for it. Somehow Murdoch had got wind of it in jail and let Albert know he was furious. I'd hoped prison had brought him to his senses, but when I realized he was just as obsessed, I went to the shop and took it. I'd hoped to put a stop to his madness, but he took it out on Albert. Take it. Get rid of it or give it to the police. Murdoch will do anything to get his hands on it.
We should go.
Special powers. I don't think you should touch that, Jane.
Well, you're up early, miss. I'm afraid breakfast isn't quite ready.
That's all right, Mr. Butler. I need to get to Professor Rhodes and have this ring authenticated. Morning, you two. Hope you don't have any big plans for today.
Why? What have you got for us?
Nothing. I want you to stay here. Lock all the doors and windows, the rear and front gates. No one is to leave this house until I return. Especially not Jane.
It's beautiful. I've only seen depictions of it, of course.
So this would have been on King Memses' finger?
More than likely. This cartouche encloses his throne name. Foyle wanted to bring a team back to Luxor to retrieve the mummy. Never happened, of course.
So what's the significance of the ring?
Well, Egyptians believed if your name was written down, it identified you and assured your ascendance to the afterlife.
And the four goddesses protected you?
Yes. Yes, most sarcophagi have the four goddesses wrapping their wings around each corner to protect the soul on this journey. And I have those translations for you. They're just notes, phrases. The first one means to dedicate, and the simplest translation of the second Deben is the girl child.
To dedicate the girl child. So that's what he thinks he's been doing.
Girl child or possibly daughter.
Would you mind if I use your telephone?
Please.
There should be somebody there.
Give Miss Fisher my regards.
Mr. Butler! Bert! Wake up! Wake up! Get up now. Jane.
Well, I want more cars out there. The man's a lunatic, and I don't care what you have to do to stop him.
Whatever he used on Albert Monkton and Waters, it must have been the same drug. It completely paralyzes within 5 minutes.
You said it was the milk?
It must have been. He must have tampered with the bottles after they were delivered this morning.
All right, let's go through the facts calmly.
How can I be calm when the fact is we haven't the faintest idea where Foyle's taken her?
Inspector, I've just had a call from Our Lady of Sorrows.
Dear Lord, who could have done such a thing?
What has he done to her? And what are his plans for Jane?
These are all the girls, including Myrtle and Janie, who disappeared in the area around the university over the 3 years Foyle was teaching there.
The four goddesses. Foyle believed he needed four goddesses to protect his journey to the afterlife.
I'm struggling to make any similarities. Their paths never crossed, their ages varied, different social classes, different circumstances.
Birthday. Why is this written here?
He told Myrtle his daughter's birthday was close to hers. Of course he doesn't have a daughter.
But Foyle's own birthday was the same day as King Memses, the 21st day of Project. What is that?
Murdoch's date of birth was the 21st of December, 1880.
What about these other girls? What are their birth dates?
Joan Rosen, December 21st, 1904.
Deirdre Kelly, 21st of December, 1903.
Iris Fulton, December 21st, 1901. If you add your sister's name, he already has his 4 goddesses.
But my sister's birthday wasn't December 21st. It was September 21st.
What? I thought...
My father was drunk when he registered Janie's birth, and he put the wrong date on the certificate. It should have been me Foyle took instead of Janie.
It's my birthday, Jack. Midsummer's Eve, same as the others. I'm Foyle's 4th goddess. That's why he's after me.
So all he needs now for his ascension into the afterlife is you.
And the ring.
What ring?
A silver stirrup ring. It belonged to King Memses. But Teresa Cavalli gave it to me.
More evidence.
I took it to Professor Rhodes at the university. Foyle can have me, if he lets Jane go.
You can't go and offer yourself.
Rhodes is the last one on Foyle's list, and he has the ring. I need to go back there.
I won't let you. You're under arrest.
What?
For your own safety.
Don't be absurd. You have no grounds for holding me.
That's it. You're officially charged with assaulting a police officer and withholding evidence. Constable, remove Miss Fisher's gun from a handbag and escort her to the lockup.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry.
You can't do this!
This is all my fault.
No, miss, don't say that. Bert and Cess are doing what they can and the police are all looking. Please just try to eat something.
I failed Janie, and now I failed Jane.
No.
Can you imagine how terrified that poor child must be? And I'm stuck in this wretched cell.
But it won't help Jane if Foyle gets his hands on you too.
He has to go after Rhodes at some point. It's just a matter of waiting for him. Unless...
What?
Somebody told Foyle about that stirrup ring when he was in prison. Who else would know? Rhodes. That's why he's last on the list to be killed.
Oh, you have to get Hugh to let me out of here, Dot. Jack's in danger.
Would you like some tea, Hugh? Miss Fisher won't drink it.
Thanks, Dottie.
Would you do anything for me?
Almost.
Would you let Miss Phryne go?
No, because she's locked up for her own good, and if I let her out, I'll lose my job. Dottie.
Don't move.
You wouldn't shoot me.
I wouldn't want to, Hugh, but if it means helping Miss Phryne go and save Jane's life, then I'll have to shoot you in the leg. I mean it, Hugh. I've been shooting rabbits since I was 12.
No, you haven't, Dottie. Don't. Oh, don't cry. Please, Dottie, anything but that. Don't cry.
It's just... Miss Phryne wants me to help, and the inspector is in danger, and Jane...
Come on, then. Point the gun at me. Point the...
Sorry, Hugh, but Jack may be in danger because of me.
Well, take me with you, then.
I'd love to, but until I know what I'm up against, I'd rather not make a grand entrance.
Miss, don't...
Please. Just need a head start.
Professor Rhodes, I'm Detective Inspector Jack Robinson.
Inspector, come in.
Thank you.
I heard about Mr. Monckton and Mr. Waters. Terrible news.
And Miss Cavalli's body was found earlier today. She was strangled.
Oh. No, I'd hoped that she was somewhere safe from him.
She had a ring that Foyle was after. I believe Miss Fisher left it with you.
Yes, a rare artifact from the 5th dynasty, the reign of King Memses.
Given it's part of our investigation, we'll have to take it into police custody.
Yes, of course. Miss Fisher left in a hurry, but I kept it safe for her, with the rest of the antiquities collection. Downstairs. Here. These are from King Memses' tomb as well. They were ceremonial. The engravings tell the story of Memses' ascension on Midsummer's Eve.
Impressive.
They're part of my personal collection, but I'll bequeath them to the museum eventually.
So where's the ring, Professor?
Put him with the girl. Now we wait.
Jane, can you hear me? It's Inspector Robinson.
Well done, Phryne Fisher. Did you like my trail of crumbs? You can kill me now, but you will never see your daughter or policeman alive. My fourth goddess, your glorious destiny, if you choose to accept it willingly.
I would have willingly given my life for my sisters. And now I willingly offer it for the sake of 2 others, if you let them go unharmed. How can you help this man, Rhodes? Surely your fascination with the ancient world cannot overlook the murder of innocent girls. So how did you find us all? Born on the summer solstice, same as you.
My former student, James Waters, was a registry clerk at births, deaths, and marriages. He led me to you all.
So why did you kill him?
Well, he betrayed me. Like Albert and Teresa, they all tried to steal something precious from me. I'm not one to blame, Miss Fisher. They lost their way. They will serve me faithfully again in the afterlife. It's time for me to prepare for my journey.
You wanting the glory of your discovery of King Memses' tomb. And the golden cups will be rightfully yours after Foyle's gone.
I knew Teresa had her fears when he stood trial for that abduction, but I didn't think he was a killer.
And now, after 3 of your old friends have died?
I couldn't do anything to stop it. I had no warning with Albert and Waters.
What about Teresa Cavalli? You could have prevented her death if you told me where he was.
Yes. But you heard him. This will all be over soon. He plans to kill himself.
And take me with him. This time you're an accomplice. And unless you're planning on killing Inspector Robinson yourself, he'll make sure you hang for it.
It's no use. I can't break the lock and the door weighs a ton. I need something to pry it open with.
What about the mummy? Pharaohs were sometimes buried with metal amulets and jewelry. Maybe we could find something in the wrappings.
Good thinking, Jane.
When we drink from these sacred cups, you and I will leave this mortal life in peace and full knowledge. First you, Miss Fisher. Your limbs will grow heavy, but your mind will calm. And I will help you cross over to the other side as swiftly as I can.
Did my sister die in pain?
No. Not for a moment, no. She died gloriously, without pain or fear. And I laid her to rest with great care.
Where is she?
With the others, I buried her soul in the field of reeds. I buried them all in the grove of weeping willows at the head of the river, each place marked in order. And you too will lie beside your sister for all time.
Symbol of Isis, goddess of fertility and magic, protector of children and the dead.
Sounds perfect.
How do I know you'll let them go? Jack and Jane, after I'm gone.
I'll release them. Before I follow you both to the afterlife.
No, I don't trust him. I believe your word, but not his. He isn't your loyal servant.
Make her drink it. Drink it, or I'll shoot you now. All of it.
Your faithful. He won't follow you to the afterlife or anywhere else.
Quiet!
He's waiting you out for the sake of the treasure. He'll claim the discovery of King Memses' tomb for his own glory.
Give me the gun.
None of it's true.
I know, because the plan was always that you would precede me to the afterlife for your own loyalty. Give me the gun.
No.
But you came willingly.
I came willingly to find out what happened to my sister and to rescue Jane and Jack. I didn't come for you.
I only tried to lead the way.
You led the way to hell.
Please!
No, you're not headed for eternal life. You're going back to jail so you can hang. Oh, Jane. I'm so sorry.
So if that's a true statement of events, as you call them,
Aunt Prudence has organized for my sister to be buried in the family plot. Janie died instead of me.
so you owe it to her to keep living to the hilt. Not that I noticed you wasting a moment.
Excuse me.
They're asking for you, miss.
My birthday party.
Summer solstice.
Help me to celebrate.
Goodbye to all care and to all sorrow. I'm pushing the blues out of my way. Life's gonna start all over tomorrow. Just telegraph my baby to say that I'm all wrapped up in sunshine underneath the sky of blue. 'Cause I'm sailing on a sunbeam on my way to you. Not a cloud is gonna stop me. I'll be coming right
More
straight.
champagne, Mr. B.
'Cause I'm sailing on a sunbeam on my way to you. We're gonna get married and how? Too long we have tarried, it won't be long now. Set the wedding bells a-ringing, let the whole world know it's true, 'cause I'm sailing on a sunbeam on my way to you. I'm all wrapped up in sunshine underneath the sky of blue, 'cause I'm sailing on a sunbeam on my way to you. 'Cause I'm sailing on a sunbeam on my way to you.